Guys, if your puppy hasn't eaten for 12 hours, I'm glad you've landed on this video because they can't go any longer than that. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys 3 reasons why they might not be eating and 3 tips and tricks on how to get them to eat from a veterinarian. Let's get into this. All right, everyone, in my hands today, I have 2 black Yorkie poos. Aren't these guys so adorable? They're just so precious. And these are perfect for this video because it's normally these little small toy breed dogs that are picky eaters. But I also see picky eaters in other big breeds too, so keep watching. But before I get started on the 3 reasons, there are a few things you guys need to have on hand at home if you get a new puppy. So the first thing is sugar supplements. So I love getting Caro syrup and Pedialyte, and then there is a vet product called NutriCal. So I'm gonna put those products in my description below so you guys can click on it and shop online, get it shipped right to your front door so that you have it on hand for your new puppy. The first thing is a change in environment. A new home, new surroundings, meeting new people. These little babies are so sensitive. They get excited, they're emotional, they're literal little babies. So bringing them into a new place can be overstimulating and make them not want to eat. So to fix this and get them to eat, you need to take them to a quiet environment where they can focus. Puppies have ADD, literally. Sometimes they simply just can't focus on eating. They'll take a few bites, drop it, and then run away. So keeping them in that quiet place to focus is really important. You also might need to kind of play with them with their food and talk to them in a baby voice to entice them to eat. Number 2, the food that you have for your puppy might not be right for them. For example, these small little toy breed dogs need small bites. Their baby teeth can't chew big kibble. But if you have a Labrador puppy, they might not like the small bites and you might need to get bigger kibble for them. You see what I'm saying? Also, they might want wet food. The breeder might have been feeding them wet food mixed with warm water or goat's milk or something like that, and that might be what they're used to. So you have to call the breeder, see what they've been eating, and that might fix all of your problems. Another fix for this might be putting some shredded plain chicken to entice them to eat on their kibble during the new home transitioning phase. And you might have to hand feed them, which always helps. Other things I like to do is putting some warm goat's milk onto their kibble and soaking it to make it soft for them. You can also use some bone broth, but the most important thing you can do is to be patient. So the hand feeding, sitting with them, talking to them, and trying different foods to get them to eat. And the third reason is that your puppy might just be giving you attitude and being picky. Just like the boys sitting at your kitchen counter right now, your own kids. You know when they won't eat their dinner or those dino nuggets that are so good, I'll eat the whole thing. So they might literally just be picky. And this doesn't normally happen when they're little at 8 weeks old, but it can start to happen at 3 to 4 months old. When they start to get smart, they start to know your routine, and instead of eating, they want to go outside. They want their walk first, and they don't want to eat their food. Does this sound familiar? So your puppy might be doing this to you. They're just being crazy and wild and giving you attitude and not wanting to eat when you need them to eat and leave to work. But wait, don't panic. They will grow out of this. It may take up to 6 months to a year, but they're gonna snap out of it soon enough. But here are some tips so that you could try to start fixing it sooner. Dogs are smart as heck. They may have developed a fear that you leave the house when you feed them. Do you do this? So ask yourself that question. So now they want to make sure that you stay there and watch them eat. Or they're smarter now and sad that you leave to work and they don't want to eat their food at all and they're going on food strike. So you might have to do some extra work to get them to eat, like walk them before feeding them to work up an appetite. You also can do some training tricks like sit, down, paw, or spin to relax them and say yay and congratulate them so that they eat their food and they're happy. All right, guys, those are the 3 reasons and some tips to fix it on why your dog or your puppy isn't eating. But always remember, if they're not playing, if they're lethargic, vomiting, or having diarrhea, then you need to go see your veterinarian. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you. There are millions of pet owners watching my videos here on YouTube. It's the best way that I can reach all of these new animal-loving people out there. So please put a comment below if you have any other advice or tips for new-time puppy owners who can't get them to eat. Maybe you put some secret sauce on the dog food or the puppy food and they finish the bowl. Please put that in the comments below. Other people would love to read it. Okay, everyone, hit subscribe, the thumbs up, and the bell to get notifications for when I post new videos.